So I'm here today in Borve House with my friend Kannika, my good foodie friend Kannika, who I've got to know over a period of time where we've sampled some of our fantastic takeaway food. Now in time I've got to know Kannika, just popping in to see and say hello, and I thought one day we're going to have to do some kind of collaboration. So I thought I wanted to incorporate a few seafood things into my ideas before, the likes of langoustines. I can't understand why there's so many prawns being shipped abroad, France and Spain, when really we only see these kind of the prawns in the summertime when the tourists are about. So I thought we're going to have a wee collaboration with Kannika and we're going to have a bit of fun doing it. Already, before we started filming today, we've had a bit of a laugh and sort of come to some disagreements over a couple of things, but we've come up with a cracking little dish that involves beautiful langoustines here. What we've done is, again, this is one of the debates we were having about how we were going to present the prawns. I had visions of all the shell off, but then Kannika put it to me where we should just butterfly them with the tail on, like a classic Thai prawn would. Another special ingredient here I've got is the Orkney Craft Vinegar, which was given to me by Islander Shellfish. So we put some, it's lovely, it's palatable, and it just got the flavour of the sugar kelp in there. It just complements it really well. So with the addition of this, it's going to be a kind of take on a sweet and sour, but not. Other ingredients I've got today are Edith and Finley's harvest hens, some lovely eggs. Again, I've said this before on some of the vlogs, they've even got the bits of straw in there as well. What a nice little touch. And some dried seaweed as well, which is going to go into our dish. Now, we are in a professional working kitchen, so there might be some background noise, people flying in and out. So we'll just try and ignore that and get on with our dishes. It's actually quite, it's been so long since I've been in a professional kitchen, I'm always kind of nervous in some kind of ways, but Kanika's going to keep me right and we're going to have a bit of fun doing it. So first of all, we're going to start with our langoustines. Now what I'll do is, what we've got here is some corn flour and 3 lightly beaten eggs. So we'll just take it over here. Me and Kannika are going to work in a bit of a wee team here, and we're going to do the prawns together. So, it's been so long since I've done this. So do you want to do the corn flour, I do egg?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. So what we've done with the prawn is we've just taken the tails, cracked them open, with a sharp knife, cut down, and it almost looks like a little sort of butterfly's wings. And we've removed the dirt track from there as well, so it's lovely and clean. Now, there's plenty of prawns here. Let's wash our hands. Hygiene is very, very important. We're only going to do some of these because we've got quite a substantial amount here. So, you do the corn flour, yeah?
Yeah.
Team effort here. And then we'll just set them here, okay, ready for our oil. As we speak just now, we put the wok on the stove, which is coming up to temperature. Even though we haven't got a thermostat on this, we have to be very, very careful, again, using hot oil, not to get distracted, not to get called away from the kitchen and leaving a hot pan of oil on. So if anyone ever calls you away, just turn that heat off. So there we have a nice portion of our langoustines just now. They've been dipped into the corn flour, sorry, into the egg, into the corn flour, ready for frying. So I'll just take them over just now. And we'll do the rest later on. We'll do it for maybe staff meals. In the meantime, what we're going to do is, I've cooked these eggs, just boiled for 7 minutes. So my theory is, even though we've played about with this dish a few times, again, having a bit of a debate about it, but we've met in the middle, and I want the yolk to be just slightly soft when we cut into it. This is the theory of it. So I'll hand them to Kannika, and we're going to crisp the eggs up in the oil. This is fairly stunning here. Already you can see the colour developing in the egg. beautiful. And that's just going to give us a nice crisp outer layer on the egg itself and lending colour and flavour to the egg as well. Absolutely stunning. There you go. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. It looks like we've put another shell onto the egg. So we'll reserve that for the time being. Now the dish itself, it's kind of taken a sweet and sour. It's a tamarind kind of sweet and sour. Even though we've done this dish with the addition of vinegar before, I think this vinegar, the Orkney Craft Vinegar, is going to lend a really fantastic flavour to this dish. So the ingredients I've got in front of me we've got some oil of tamarind. Now the tamarind comes in a paste. It's a root of an Indian tree. It's known as the date of India, and it comes in little pods and it comes with a sticky fruit inside, almost like a sweet and sour kind of fruit. And it's dried. So we've just rejuvenated that in some boiling water and put it through a sieve. We've got our seaweed. We've got some Knorr chicken powder. If you didn't have any chicken powder, you could use a small little nugget of chicken bouillon. We've got some palm sugar, touch of salt, some shallots, oyster sauce, some lovely caramelized onions, which have just been fried, and some fish sauce. So, first of all, we're going to do our prawns. So I'll hand that to Kannika. Do I pop them in?
Yeah.
Okay, happy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to work really quickly here. Remember, last one. Remember, we're working with hot oil, so we want to put the prawns away from us at all times. You can see the heat in the wok itself.
That's fine. I think that's not enough for that.
I'll get a wee plate.
Because we're cooking again, that's it. So we're cooking again, that's
Yep.
it.
Look how lovely and plump they are. So we're just going to reserve these under the hot light just now. This is not going to take long. Now the next part of the dish itself is going to be our tamarind sauce. So, over to you, Kannika.
That oil first, okay? Everything
Yeah.
oil first.
So we'll just use some vegetable oil here.
And then later we got the churro.
So we've got the shallots. Look how she's cut the shallots. Absolutely, the knife skills are impeccable. You should watch Kannika in full action with her knife skills. Just absolutely impeccable knife skills. And that kind of training doesn't come overnight, to be honest. So we're just adding a bit of colour just now. So that's what, one shallot, Kannika?
Yeah,
one shallot. So if you didn't have shallots, could we use just onion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, onion.
So there's no set rule for this kind of thing. We could tweak things. But I mean, the ingredients in front of us here are just so basic, and the end result is just phenomenal.
So I add the palm sugar first.
Palm sugar first. I'll pass that to you, Kannika.
Thank you.
How much do we add?
We add only teaspoon.
1 teaspoon just now.
Yeah.
Now, anyone unsure about palm sugar, you can get that in any good delicatessen or Chinese shop.
Add more tea.
Bit more.
Tea.
Oh, just okay.
Yeah. And one more.
And one more.
And 2 sugar in that one.
And sugar.
Yeah. And 2.
2.
Yeah, 3.
So we're going in with normal sugar as well. If anyone's ever seen a video of palm sugar being made, it's absolutely fascinating how they make it.
And we add with tamarind.
Tamarind.
Peas.
Okay, so this is our tamarind liquid, which has been rejuvenated. 1 spoon.
Yeah.
Just how hot the wok is, the noise. Can you start in the wok? Because the hottest part of the wok is out here, isn't it, Kannika?
Yeah.
Yep. And look, the wok hasn't left the stove. When people are shaking the wok and talking the wok, what they're doing, look, it's still staying on the stove. When people are lifting the wok off the stove, what they're doing is like that, they're circulating air around it and the pan cools down. So there's no reason to be taking the wok off the stove. Kannika knows what she's doing. It's quality.
And I can add with the vinegar fish.
Vinegar first.
Yes.
So, oh yes. This will.
1 spoon in the.
1 good spoon.
Yes.
So we've got a little amount of each ingredient just now, because if we add everything in just now, we can't take it away. So we're going to taste as we go. Kannika, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go in there just now. But
Okay.
we're already building a platform of flavour.
And we can add this one first for the salt.
Okay. So
Yeah.
half a teaspoon of salt.
No.
And we want to watch the salt quantities with all the other things that are going on in the pan.
And then we can add with the water, please.
Bit of water.
Yes.
So we're almost rejuvenating the sauce, rather than adding more tamarind stock or more vinegar. Water just seems to balance everything out and bring it together.
And then we can add with that the powder. Powder, chicken powder.
All of it?
No, that
No,
is
I'm just testing.
Yes.
So we'll go in with maybe half a teaspoon. I was just testing on quantities.
And then we add with the oyster sauce, please.
Oyster sauce.
1 teaspoon, please.
1 spoon. Now, anyone not familiar with oyster sauce? 1 teaspoon, yeah?
Yes.
Oyster sauce is basically an extract of oysters and finished with sugar, salt, and it's emulsified with some cornstarch. A good quality oyster sauce will be dark naturally. Cheaper versions, they add colouring to it. But Kannika went through the finest ingredients.
Add with the
Fish sauce.
fish sauce, please.
So,
a little piece.
just a little bit. So this is known as
Enough.
nam pla.
Nam pa, yeah.
Yeah, we learn.
Yeah, and we add with the curry powder.
So we're just going to take a little of the coriander just now, and that's going to start our
And then we have
bring freshness to the dish.
Very high. And then we add with the egg, please.
So back in with the egg. Beautiful. There you go. Throw in with eggs. Okay, slow down. Beautiful.
I think we need to add more the water.
More water.
Yeah.
I forget what it's like to cook with gas, but I can see today we are cooking on gas. Now what that means, Kannika, is we are on fire. I'm so used to just the hot plates in the little galley that I work.
Take the prawn, please. Add the prawn.
Add the prawns now?
Yes, please.
So the prawns we just lightly fried earlier on, we'll toss them in.
Okay. And we need to taste that now. Taste.
Taste?
Yes,
Taste.
Taste. Okay, I add more a wee bit water.
Yep. Beautiful.
You need more sugar.
I'll taste again. Can you just
Okay.
double check?
Double check.
Just a touch. A small touch. So we've got the balance of the sugar and the lovely vinegar in there. The vinegar is just peeping through. So fantastic. So we've got everything coated in the pan. We've got the eggs rejuvenated in the pan, coated in the sauce. The prawns are now finishing in the sauce. What do we say next? Are we finished?
Yeah, that's finished.
Finished.
Yeah.
Excellent.
A wee bit
Oh,
that
yes.
one.
Oh, we add some just now?
A wee bit, yes.
A wee bit just now. So we'll add a wee bit of our
A wee bit
fried
that
onions.
now.
Anyone who likes fried onions, just look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Lovely and
okay.
sweet. Plenty.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just use the rest for a bit of garnish later on in the dish.
Okay.
So I'll clean the mess, Kannika, don't worry.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll put this under the hot light and we'll get on with our accompaniment, which is going to be our fried rice. So now we come to our fried rice. What Kannika's done is, I didn't know this actually, I always used to think that when it came to fried rice, we take the cooked rice from cold and put it into the wok. So again, we had a debate earlier, we didn't have a debate, Kannika told me that she likes to warm up the rice first of all for the dish, because otherwise if we put cold rice into the wok, the wok cools down, and we want this to happen fairly quickly. Now bearing in mind we are working with rice, so we have to be careful when we heat the rice up. We want to heat that up last thing to go into the wok and serve. Okay, so Kannika, over to you.
Yeah, I add the oil, a little bit oil.
So a good tablespoon of oil in there.
Not too much oil. I need to put oil away.
Okay.
I have a little oil.
So maybe half a tablespoon of oil in there.
Yeah. So I add with the knife.
In with it. You're hearing the sizzling already.
I put up this hot. That one.
That's what I miss about gas cooking. You can just modify it as and when you want to. What kind of rice have you got, Kannika?
Jasmine rice.
Jasmine rice.
Yeah.
So what you got with the raw jasmine rice, it's got a lovely polish on it when it's raw, doesn't it, Kannika?
Yeah. So we can add with that in the...
So just a little or all of it?
That all piece.
All of it.
Yeah.
So that's about a tablespoon. Don't worry, Kannika, I'll clean the stove later on. I'm here for a flying visit.
Yeah.
So if we didn't have jasmine rice, could we use basmati rice?
Yes, we can. So I top oil a little bit for very high from the gas. So I just put a little for heat up the light.
So we're in control of the wok, we're in control of the gas. A lovely flavour. Smell even so.
Yeah. And then you need to add more.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a little of our, just our seaweed. Now all I want is a small pinch, the smallest of pinches in there. Bear in mind that the seaweed is full of iodine, so we don't want too much of that in there, because it can give us maybe an upset tummy. So I know some people don't like me using the word whiff, but it is literally a whiff of the seaweed in there, just for the flavour.
Add a little water.
Little water.
Over there the water. So we have to add a little water.
So we're almost just rejuvenating the rice.
So we finish that
I've seen some people make the mistake, Kannika, of adding oil to the pan instead of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we take there, no more oil, splash of water in the pan.
Yeah. And can you taste this now?
I shall taste. Yeah.
That's nice.
Excellent. So what we'll do is we'll take it over to the hot plate and we'll dish up. So now we're going to plate up our dish. A wee chef trick here. We've got a little cup just to mould the rice onto our plate. So
Yeah.
yeah, we can see the rice is. Look at the shine in it, absolutely stunning. So simple, just so simple. Are you happy with that? Press down, yeah? It's not going to
Yeah,
fall? Okay, I trust you. Oh, hey. So what we'll do is, am I going to cut the eggs just now or put them on the plate?
We can cut in the
Cut.
just now.
Cut just now. Thank you. So we're going to just take our egg. I'm hoping it's going to ooze, so I'm going to actually cut it on the plate, Kannika.
Okay.
So cut the egg, just open. Oh yes. Beautiful. Just happy so far?
Yes.
So now we'll take our prawns and we'll just scatter them around the plate. I have to say, good touch with the leaving the tails on. Much better with the tails on, but that's what it's all about. It's like two heads together and coming up with a fantastic dish. With this little beauty here.
That's okay.
And then we'll scatter with some of our onions and sauce. Kannika. A little bit of a little more of the fried onion. We'll just scatter that in between the eggs. But of course, we shall finish it now with just fresh coriander leaf. Beautiful. Have a few pieces on here just to finish. So there we have our take on crispy Scottish langoustines with a sweet and sour tamarind sauce. Kannika, are you happy?
Yes.
Excellent. So what we've done is we've taken some beautiful Scottish langoustines. We've taken some of Edith and Finley's Havel's eggs. Beautiful. Look at the sauce. It almost makes the sauce itself. And we've taken some of the Orkney vinegar as well and incorporated it into our recipe. So what we've done is we've taken Scottish food, twined it with Thai food, and I like to think we've taken the confusion out of fusion. Kannika, thank you very much for letting me come in today, and yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very. You're welcome.
High five. Yeah.